Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here today. If you have not been with us all week, we are wrapping up Crazy Color Week. This week's combo is Daffodil Delight, or today's combo is Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and Granny Apple Green. All right, I'm trimming my strips at 1 inch by 4 1/4 inches, and I need 6 of them because I'm doing a regular 5.5 by 4 1/4 card. That's the normal A2 size card for the US. So I've got a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 inch cardstock here that I've cut, and I've folded it 5.5, and I'm going to cover the front of this card base with adhesive. All the way, all over, everywhere, 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 especially on the edges. So the reason I'm going so crazy with the adhesive is because I'm going to layer it going all the way across the card. And if you miss any pieces specifically on the edge, then your cardstock or your designer paper will just roll up on you, and you don't want that. So what I decided to do was alternate patterns. The cool thing about our designer series paper is that it has lots of different patterns. So one side is stripes, the other side is polka dot, and you can see that here. And I do want to forewarn you, these 6x6 designer series paper packs are amazing, and they're probably going to be gone come April. So if you want to get these paper packs, I would really recommend getting them now. Supplies are listed below this video, so if you need to get any of the supplies, you can. And you're going to just click on the links below and it'll take you straight to my online store. So it's just cutting off the excess there. And then I don't really like how it wasn't like perfectly lined up on the edges with, I don't know how to describe this. Basically, my edges were not super clean, and that was bugging the crud out of me. So I had to chop off some of the cards. So the card's like 1/16 smaller on each side. Sorry for all the bouncing. I think I've told you this before if you're new to my channel. Story time. Okay, just story time. I'm waiting to the right time to tell my husband, oh yeah, so I think that I'm going to do one thing with this card, and then I end up doing something totally different. So that's why you saw those dies, and then you see that I never even use them. So you're seeing the whole process here, people. Sometimes it happens. I didn't edit this part out. Anyway, so sometimes when I'm stamping or doing stuff, you'll see that my camera shakes. And it is because I currently have my camera sitting on the table that I'm stamping and crafting on. It's a problem because every time I move or do anything that pushes too hard or bounces, then the whole camera bounces because it's on a stand that's on top of my table. I have a solution for this. There's this thing called Manfrotto arm, and I have it. I own it. I just need it installed, but I'm scared to ask my husband to install it. This is why. We are remodeling our house, and it's been happening since last May. We have done tons of work, and there's still tons of work left to do. Quick cut to the card here. I am using dark Granny Apple Green to create all my shading, and then I'm going to go in with the light Granny Apple Green to blend all of that out. I'm also going to do all my shading with the dark Mango Melody, which I realize I don't have in my hand, and then I'm going to go in with my light Mango Melody and again do all the blending. So I'm only putting the dark color where the shading would be. Okay. Now moving on, okay, so we've done all this remodeling work, and my hubby has done it all basically by himself and with his dad in the evenings, and it's been a ton of work. So one of the pieces of the remodel has been me moving into this new room that I'm in, which is a really small room off the side of our dining room. And technically they called it a bedroom, but honestly it's too small for a bedroom. It's pretty tiny. I mean, you could fit a twin bed in here, but that'd be about it. So I am now in that small room. That's where my office is, which has worked out fabulously. I'm not complaining at all. I love it, actually. And there's been lots of little tiny pieces that need to be done. For example, I needed a door put on the office. So my husband did that because there was a door, but it swung into the room and I didn't want that anymore because I wanted to maximize the space in here. Now, I knew if the door didn't swing into the room, that would give me more space, right? That's how I look at things. So he had to deal with that. And then I just recently had him hang shelves, and he's been working super hard on this shed and storage unit area outside so that we could move out of our storage unit, which we were able to successfully do a couple weeks ago, which has been wonderful. So now I don't have to go to get stuff out of storage. I can just go into my backyard. Oh, it's like, I can't even tell you. It's wonderful. So that's been going on. And then it's been raining cats and dogs, and it's just been gross weather, and everybody's just, I feel like everybody has cabin fever, right? Everybody is like tired of the weather, tired of the rain, tired of being cold. And I know that there's people that live in areas of the country where it's like really, really cold and nasty, and California is a lot better off. But I am in Northern California, and we do get inclement weather. No, it's not like -40, but the weather has not been spectacular, and I'm over it. I am so over it, you guys. I'm over, it's been nothing but clouds and rain for days, and I definitely get seasonal depression. I'm not even going to hide it. I am not ashamed. I will shout it from the rooftops. I have no problem saying to you that when it has been nothing but clouds and rain for days on end, I start to get sad. It makes me sad. It makes me want to literally just curl up in a ball on the couch and do nothing. Thank God for crafting. If I did not have this to do, I would go mad, people. So anyway, my point is, I'm sorry about the camera shaking. I'm waiting for the right time to ask my husband to install this arm thing that I need. I've got it. I just don't, bless his heart, he works so hard. Then he comes home and he's working on stuff in the house, and it's just endless for him, I feel like. So I just don't want to ask him. I shouldn't say I'm scared. I'm not scared of my husband, but I just know he's going to be like, are you kidding me right now? What? You want me to do what? So yeah, that's the story there. Okay, this is probably my very favorite part of the entire card, is when I add all these little white dots on this present. This is why. I see people do stuff like this all the time, and I think, oh my God, that's so cute, such a good idea. And then I go to create something and I never remember to do it. I never remember to do these types of things. So I was super proud of myself today when I was like, oh, white gel pen, polka dots, do it. And I did it. I was so happy. So this card is a perfect boy card. Boy colors all the way, nothing too frilly. I fought the urge to add sequins. I really wanted to. I fought the urge to add rhinestones because I really wanted to. I was like, no, this is going to be a legit boy card. I could send this to any boy and it's not going to be like too frilly. So there we go. I'm sure that there's lots of boys out there that wouldn't mind a frilly card. That's cool. But I personally don't have any of those boys in my life. The boys in my life all are like gross boys. They're just, you know, they're like scratching, sniffing, nasty boys. I don't know what you call them. In the dirt. They're rough around the edges, people. That's the kind of boys I have in my life. Rough around the edges. So I decided to go over every single line of this stamp with a pigment marker or pen, because I felt like the coloring really diluted the lines of the stamp and it bothered me. So I very carefully went over every line, and this was super risky, I'm not gonna lie, because I've already put it on the card base. And so I had to be so stinking careful to not have this slip and go all over my card. But it was worth it because look how much more those lines stand out. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed Crazy Color Week. If you want to see other videos from me from Crazy Color Week, click on either of the links that you see here. Click on the circle with my face in it to subscribe to my channel. Shop with me at shopluvinstampin.com. All the supplies are listed in the description below the video, and I hope you have a stellar weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.